When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Texas A&M going up tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
To the air on first down. Throws to the back. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
So now it's second and long. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's why you always want to be...
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Using his legs, it's Green.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He wants to change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Buys a little time with his feet. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Makes the catch. It's Green. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Texas A&M going quickly. This is a designed run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe tempo.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead.
This offense has it with really good field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run it from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Making side adjustments here. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's what I'm talking about. What a clutch play. You had to have a play on defense. You needed to get the ball back to your offense, forcing the interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown.
Here's an interception. Oh, and they need that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of...
Star Showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and You know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch, but these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hill. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split about. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Texas A&M going quickly. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
You know, I really like this QB.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Get the touchdown, get the 1st down, or just get down. And the quarterback does.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Aggies want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got room to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They give it to him again. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces the fourth down. They want to run this quarterback. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
A win is a win is a win. Victory formation, this offense ends the game. They didn't do much throughout the game. If I'm them, I'm probably taking that game ball and going and giving it to my defense. But they got the victory, get to take the knee, watch the clock run out.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging.
Black 14! Black 14! Hut! Here we go! Hut! Red 18! Let's go! Ready! White 53! White 53!
14! Black 14! Red 18! Ready? Set! Get ready! Set! White 53!
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Let's it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. It's a short return to get the tackle at the 25, but what a... This defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He brings him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. That's a design quarterback keeper. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. breaks up and happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They are looking for a spark to start the 3rd quarter. Only a field goal to show for the first half. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
One man of the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Tucks it and takes off as a design run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense brings him down. Now it's 2nd down here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd.